Okay. Hi guys, this is your short training on specialized turbo Vado SL. Here we have a model which is 4.0 equipped. At the moment we have 4 pieces in stock of equipped and 1 non-equipped. 2 are large and 2 are small in equipped version, and we have 1 non-equipped small. So let me tell you something about this bike. So this bike, the main feature of this bike is that it is equipped with specialized 1.1 SL motor, which has a nominal power of 240 watts and has integrated 320 watt-hour battery. Additionally, can be equipped for extra cost with a range extender, which has a capacity of 160 watt-hours, and like that in that setup with the internal battery plus extender, it can have a range up to 120 miles. So that's something about 180 kilometers, I believe. Need to be double checked. So additional things very important to mention about this bike is that it is equipped with 10-speed Euro gear system. It has a cassette 11 to 42, and it has a specialized chainring which has 44 teeth. Bike as this is classified as a class 3 electric bike, and it has assisted maximum speed up to 45 kilometers per hour. It is really important also to mention that equipped version of the Vado SL has a fender and has a Drytech specialized, it has a rack and Drytech specialized fenders, which are really good for this very rainy type of the climate that we have here in UAE. Little joke, yeah. It is a nice feature to have. When it comes about the brakes, it's equipped with Tektro brakes, and it has 160 millimeter rotors. So brakes are very responsive, and you have a quite good control if you ever try to use this bike. Bike also has this equipped model has front and rear light, so which is connected to the main battery. As soon as you switch on the bike, the lights are working. Front light has 210 lumens, rear light has 11 lumens. Now, when it's come about the control of the bike, bike can be controlled without the app, without mission control app, or with mission control app. So we have here TCU unit. The TCU stands for Turbo Connect unit. Basically here we have a button for switching on and switching off. So when we switch on this bike, we can change the mode by just pressing this specialized button. So we have 3 different modes. These modes can be tuned by mission control app. Also, you can control the bike with these buttons here. So you have here 4 buttons. You cannot see from this side. There is a pedal. There is a push assist. Climb assist. Would be push assist on this bike, right? Because you're climb assist.
You're pushing.
Yeah. So if I just press this back button here, right? See, the bike goes on its own. There is a turbo button, which means that when I press this button, automatically it's going to go into turbo mode. And there is this plus and minus buttons are, just changing the mode. Now, in order to connect TCU with the mission control app, course, you have to download the mission control, and you have to connect your bike with it. So you have a diagnostics here. You have a ride button, which is used, to record your ride. But what is interesting here is a tune button. So basically, in a tune button, you can choose these different 3 modes, and any of these modes can be tuned. You have a support and you have a peak power tuning area. So what support means? Support means that if you go on 100%, this means that whatever power you are putting, bike is gonna sense, it's gonna support you 100% to what you're giving, right? But at the same time, you can choose peak power. So 50% out of 240 watts is gonna be 120 watts. And if you, for example, set up bike like this, it's gonna give you only up to 120 watts support, right? So yes, that's pretty much it. So you can tune these modes differently. You can add yourself preset option, so you can save a couple of modes extra. Yes.
But do you also check the if you want to go for 80 kilometers, set the distance for it?
You cannot set up here with this bike at this moment with this app. You cannot like program it for a certain range. So this is literally what you have in tune-up option now. There are a couple of things which are, not that important, but it's good to know. Someone might ask you, is it possible to remove the battery from the system? Yes, it is possible, but it's not easy. So most likely, only way to remove this is that you take it to the shop and professionals do it for you. Someone might ask you also, what's the QR factor on this crankset? It is 181. What that means? It means like that, distance between the cranks, which means, you're not really having a same feeling as, as you are riding on a tarmac.
181?
181. So on the road bike and mountain bike, I think it's, on normal road bike and mountain bike, I think it's 175, something like that. Yes, that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions?
For the warranty for the battery and the motor?
Warranty, battery, and the motor depends on the region. So we have to check. I have to check it like
2 years. For the motor is 2 years warranty.
Okay.
For battery is 300 cycle charge.
Okay.
Or 2 years warranty.
All right, that's good. 3 years, 200 cycle charge.
300 cycle
300
charge.
cycle charge.
Or 2 years warranty.
Or 2 years warranty.
Whichever comes first.
Nice. And mission control app is recording everything, right?
Yes.
How many times you?
It does not mean that it's gonna be broken after 2 years. It's just same like the phone. The